Hello, and welcome to About Our World, a series where we dive into topics ranging from the natural world to global issues. I'm your host, Tara Levebon. Today's topic is deforestation. We humans began clearing out forests over 10,000 years ago at the end of the last ice age, when we first discovered agriculture. We needed space to grow cultivated crops and set up permanent settlements. For this, we cleared out sections of forests. Deforestation began by burning down forests. However, the early days of deforestation did a minuscule amount of damage, especially when you compare it to today. In the 1500s, a new method called slash and burn was introduced in the region of Novgorod in Russia. During the 1900s, rainforest loss began to increase exponentially. The reason was the same as it's always been: more farmland. This time, however, we had the tools to do it more efficiently than ever. Due to deforestation, only 10% of Madagascar's total forests remain. This brings us to the problems associated with deforestation. It destroys habitats and it messes with the carbon cycle, therefore contributing to climate change. The leading cause for extinction is habitat loss, and the leading cause for habitat loss is deforestation. Back to Madagascar. The island has many different endemic species, like lemurs. Due to deforestation, almost one-third of all lemur species are critically endangered, with the rest being endangered. This goes for many species whose habitats are being destroyed, like the Philippine eagle, orangutans, red pandas, Bengal tigers, Indian elephants, and many more. Now, the contribution to climate change. Plants have one universal trait. They take carbon dioxide out of the air and use the carbon and the sun's energy to create glucose for energy. It's called photosynthesis. These plants then store that carbon in their leaves, stems, and roots.
So a tree's trunk is just a giant stem packed with carbon.
As you might know, trees can live for a long time. A very long time. So what happens when a 100-year-old tree is cut down and burned? Well, 100 years of stored carbon gets released back into the atmosphere. If you don't know, carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas, which means it traps heat inside the atmosphere. Cutting down trees not only means releasing tons of carbon, but also reduces the number of trees that can help remove that carbon from the atmosphere in the future. Unfortunately, with the current rate of logging in the Amazon and the wildfires that are caused by climate change, we are expected to lose the entire rainforest by the year 2064. Fortunately, we have tried many measures to stop this. In many tropical rainforest countries, such as Brazil and Peru, logging has been made illegal, though there is still plenty of illegal logging happening in those countries. There are many organizations that have dedicated themselves to planting trees and saving our rainforests. On top of that, scientists are working on ways to make plants better at pulling carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere. Today, only 25% of the carbon we release yearly is absorbed by land plants and another 25% by ocean plants, so 50% in total. If scientists can speed up the process by which carbon is taken out of the atmosphere, this number can go up until we're carbon neutral or even carbon negative. So even if we do cut down trees, we could moderate the amount we cut down and plant new trees in their place. And maybe, just maybe, we can save our rainforests. I'll see you next week.